We have all we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
You have my support. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Nothing's harder than living an honest. Well met, sir. Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. This inspires naught. But misgivings.
Oh, there's some...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Follow me, if you will. But...
Place, the more the merrier.
here we are.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go strong.
Outstanding!
We have achieved our objective.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
Trade favors the patient.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance your equipment, Master. I've noted the location on your map.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Where ought we to go now?
Right, just follow me.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray. We... Cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Duty calls me.
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
What to make of this? It is good to be reunited.
Witness my ire.
You're asking for it.
My magics are at your disposal. But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I've got to focus. Shift through to the
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Tis a thankless job, this.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
expense on my duty.
I've barely the vim to tie my boots. Acting up today. Few are the places where I can truly feel at ease.
Quiet at last.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Only person I believe in is myself. Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Only may I trust
All my peers seem so
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
This show's far from over.
Perchance you've heard. Aught I can do for you?
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Is there aught you require?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Under such peace.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, at least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got or in Batal.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all...
Not a chance.
This is one step too far.
Fine place to collect my...
I can't watch.
I cannot let this pass uncontested.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Some call it comfort. I call it dull.
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment. Pray, take yourself...
is one step too far.
Fair wind's coming.
What's the saying? I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
That's plain indecent.
Pray, take yourself out. Where our services are only available to members of this establishment.
Feast your eyes on this.
You should be.
I've wares of every ilk.
I don't know what to do.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen. With this, my magics are yours to wield.
I think
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
What should I do?
That's quite enough!
What should I do?
Arms for the poor. Pray.
Ingredients are plentiful.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
You best watch yourself.
In my line of business, patience is key.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
What do you want? Maybe I'll keep right here. I don't like it here. I want to go home.
Performance like mine requires no ostentation.
Come now, stop and watch a moment.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
Oi, keep your distance.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Will this take long? I've ought to be...
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say. Go on, have a look.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Bad luck, sir. That's best nab a wink at the inn and come round again on the morrow, eh?
Here's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Wait to see what the day holds. My eyes aren't what they used to. I'll have an early supper.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Trade's slow to a standstill.
Any interesting tidings to share?
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Been a while since I heard a good.
Me? Just going for a stroll.
Always another errand to see to. A mug of ale is just what I need.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Any one of these fine...
Idleness
Could
is a
use
luxury
that
I
dash
can
of
barely
salt.
afford.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the...
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
Peril on the roads puts us...
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So for you, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had...
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Hey, stop by again soon.
Go on, have a look. Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my way? I'm just grateful to still be in business. Pleasure doing business.
I've got nothing for ye.
What brings you here?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Have you ever been at a loss as to how to proceed? Or felt like you'd, well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. Her services are not to be underestimated. Many a time has her advice given me a moment of pure... So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek out an oracle yourself? That'd be much.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure. Have you business with the guild, sir? Is there naught being done to make safe the roads? Do come again.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite... At the hour. Much obliged.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering on.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have... A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Wish I could go on an adventure. If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
I find myself drawn to quiet spots like this.
It gladdens the heart to see so many smiles about.
I'm a tad busy at the moment. I'm a wanderer at heart. Not even age can hold me.
Now there's a hassle I could do without. Look, as long as you take short rest.
This worrying's given me an aching back.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Isn't there anything to do round here? Catching naught but fry of late.
There's ought to be said.
I get along with everyone. Not much going on. What am I supposed to do? What should I get up to today?
Well met, sir. Hearing such joyous voices makes my evening
Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road. Nothing's coming to me, Master. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer most would be abed at this hour. But not so the Arisen, I see.
tired. Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky?
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
That's it. I've had enough. Fine.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. We're not to talk during...
In every age, when the Arisen...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I knew you'd prevail, Master.
It's this way.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to Please. Hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? Ugh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Should we report back now?
Time to get back to work. Where are you from?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's... Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the saurian...
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master. Well done, Master. Those saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. and for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete.
Outstanding. 'Tis moments such as these that make an adventure worthwhile.
I hadn't expected to feel such a sense of accomplishment. I suppose that comes of serving the Arisen. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Polished it this morning.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters.
Ox cart seems a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I knew it to be so.